Ooh. Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I hope that you are all well blessed and highly favored. Make sure you go to my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. I do have other groups on Facebook if that's something that interests you. Send me a request. I will see if it's a good fit for you, me, and the group. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation at any time, my PayPal, my Cash App are on all my pages. Please feel free to do that. Thank you for being here. For those of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am a starseed and angelic being, a high priestess, a prophetess, a medium, a reader, a psychic, a teacher, a healer. Many, many titles I have, but those are a few. All right. Please do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, plot schemes, hexes, or anything of the dark. I am a light being. I am balanced, okay? If you don't have anything nice to say or you're not here for any good reasons or intentions, please hit the door, okay? Don't feel free to stay if you're not meant to stay, okay? Only those that are meant to understand me and catch the light and catch the blessings that are coming from this channel are the ones that will be here and know that I am the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Many of you need to realize I am the light of the world. I'm here to help humanity and here to help to create a new world, okay? Make sure you do your breathing techniques right now. Breathe in 2 to 3 times. Breathe in the good, release the bad. Breathe in the good, and ask for God to take away all your stress and your worries. Breathe in the good and ask for clear and precise messages. Make sure you always have a pen and paper when you come to this channel, because there will be messages and downloads that come from the universe, from the Holy Spirit, the divine, God, the angels, ancestors, elders, ascending masters, oracles of love and light, okay? Because I am a vessel that they use to speak through, all right? Let's do our breathing techniques. Okay, so I'm going through a lot of papers in my mom's house, getting rid of a lot of junk and old papers, all right? And as I'm going through many of her things, I'm not like reading everything. I'm just basically getting rid of whatever I see that's old, outdated, whatever. But as I was doing this, I started realizing that God was showing me signs and synchronicities. Okay, so I'm like, why am I having to throw away people's garbage and do people's garbage? But as I'm doing this, it's God. How many know God has a reason for everything that He does? So as I am doing this, He's giving me signs and synchronicities. Okay, I should have started a while ago because I've been doing it for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. I lose track of time because I really don't go by time. Many people in this world, they follow time. I don't, because time is not real anyways. But anyways, so I'm going through the signs and synchronicities. I get some pictures like of my cousin. So that's telling me something could be happening with him, good or bad. Okay. Um, then I was getting synchronicities like of different places that my mother has traveled to, because she was a good person like myself, trying to help humanity, doing all kind of stuff for Red Cross and other different businesses, corporations, all over, okay? Raising money, trying to do positive things for humanity. So as I'm going through this, I'm getting like little signs and synchronicities, like, this little paper, it says unity is strength, all right? And unity is strength. We have to all realize that we are one. If we are segregated from each other, fighting with each other, constantly battling with each other, or hating on one another, or envious, jealous, pride, ego, all that shit gets in the way. When at the end of the day, you need to realize unity is strength, okay? When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. That's what we need to understand today, okay? Viewers Collective. So as I was going through this, I'm like, okay, I'm throwing away some stuff, but like certain things I was keeping, like pads of paper, because I do write a lot. Okay, I write songs, I write poems, I want to write books, So I'm like, okay, I'll keep this empty paper that was never used, But and then as I was going on, I was seeing that my mom had traveled to Morocco and other different places. You know what I mean? Russia, all kind of places. I'm trying to read these other things. Some of these are like, I think that's Greek. She probably was, Europe, excuse me. The handwriting of Europe looks very familiar to Greek. I don't know if it's the same or similar. But she went to Europe, St. Petersburg, and then I'm like thinking to myself, a lot of people always talk about St. Petersburg. I mean, what's so big about it? I never been there, but maybe one day I will go, and then just different places like, Japan, China, wherever this is at, I know it was either China or Japan because of the way that this is, because I'm very familiar with that. Those are some of my ancestors, even though they're not in this life, but I was Chinese, Japanese, and other lives, so they're still my ancestors in this life, because how many know no matter what life you were in, those are your ancestors. It says, I think it is in collaboration that the nature of art is revealed. So they're saying, like, in collaboration, like many different people's gifts, arts, ways that they have, even though they might all be different and unique, it's all like together, put together as a whole, universal, as one. Okay? Nature of art. So nature is, many of you don't even realize the music and the things, the arts, the writing, whatever your gifts are, it all has to collaborate and has to do with nature, with Mother Gaia, with the earth, with what you know, what you learn, what you have been through. Okay? Ideas are like rabbits. It says you got a couple and learn how to handle them, and pretty soon you have a dozen. So like they're saying, like, how we always see a lot of rabbits, that's how our ideas are. Just like with me right now, I am an example to you, because my ideas, like, I'm getting many signs and synchronicities. That's my gifts, right? But I cannot hold my gifts to myself. I have to be able to share my gifts with humanity, so that way you could be blessed. And then you being connected to me, I'm blessed. And me being connected to you, you're blessed. Because why? At the end of the day, we have to realize we are one being, no matter how many of us are here. Okay? And the good and the bad. So then I was getting signs of synchronicity, like seeing certain people's name. Like I just saw Steven, that's my uncle. That could be my grandfather, different things. Maybe there's issues there. You could know a Steve. You could be a Steve. There could be an issue with Steve. For me, I know there's, things that have went on that, I have given to God. Maybe they have to forgive themselves. Maybe something could be going on with them, okay? Then I know she went to like Hawaii. It says aloha, like hi. So I'm feeling like my ancestors are letting me know, like, yeah, she went to Hawaii. One day you will go to Hawaii. But aloha is telling me, like, I'm getting connections from my angels and my ancestors, the elders, the ascending masters, the oracles of love and light. They're letting me know, hello, we are here with you. We have your back. Then as I was doing this, I was getting many signs and synchronicities. My right ear was ringing. And then many times when I would say something, my phone would buzz. That is a sign and synchronicity. That's how the angels and the ancestors and God himself and the ascending masters and elders will contact you. They will let you know, yes, you are right. Many times I was looking here on papers and all I kept seeing is David, David, David. Like, okay, what do you want to tell me, David? What is it, Dad? And for me, that's my dad. For you, you could be David. You could know a David, okay? But he's trying to give me signs and synchronicities, like I'm here with you. Maybe there's something on his chest that he needs to tell me. Okay? And it could be the same for many of you. You could have ancestors. You could have loved ones that are trying to connect with you. But if you're not open, your heart, mind, and soul is not open, your crown chakra, your third eye, you won't be able to receive the messages. You have to meditate. You have to pray. You have to drink a lot of water. We have to be right, in the right mind, in order to receive the messages. Because angels and ancestors and gods and the ascending masters, elders and oracles, the beings up above, they speak to us, but in different ways. If your mind is open, you will clearly hear them speak like I am speaking to you. But in other ways, they really don't. They like to just show us signs and synchronicities. You might find a feather. You might see a certain bird. You might see a certain movie and start getting synchronicities. You might hear a certain song. You might see a certain person. Like many times I have seen people that have come to my face and it's like, damn, you remind me of my grandma's sister, my great aunt. You remind me of this person. If I feel like I've known you before, so all these things are signs and synchronicities. And then I saw Raquel, which is my aunt. Maybe Raquel has done something to me. Maybe Raquel has something on her shoulders that she needs to express. Maybe you're Raquel. Maybe you know a Raquel. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. I'm not sitting here for no reason, just, going through garbage and getting ready stuff in my house for for no reason. Everything happens in God's timing and the way that He has ordained it to happen. So as I was reading as well, was showing me about like corporate, about, business meetings. So I already know that, yes, my manifestations of my businesses and me being a boss are already manifested. All of that will come to be, okay? And for me and my family, okay? Many of these people, they could have, an assistant. Well, for me, that will be those that are, that I feel that are able to do the job and will fit the job, and I know the job will get done and it will get done well. And then as I was going through the papers as well, it was talking about Red Cross and about helping people and about floods and hurricanes. And, that's something that I always knew I was meant to do. That's something that, like, Red Cross is their own company, their own business, okay? My name is Stephanie Cardenas. That is what I do, but I don't do it under I do it under me. I am my own boss. I do help humanity. I do whatever I could do. Many of you don't even know. You will never know unless God shows you who I truly am and what I have done for many of you. Okay? So that's what He was showing me. But He's also showing me, like, yes, it's almost time for you to go out into the world and to help other people worldwide. Everything that I have instilled in you, and to help the people. Bring the people from the dark into the light. Give people hope. Give people faith. Heal people, okay? Be the light in their life like I was the light in your life. And that's what I was getting, real strong, So that's some of it, having my own businesses and then being able to go out and help the world, okay? They're trying to make my mind go blank because they don't want me to give you guys this, but they could kiss my tush because I'm going to give you. So a lot of you I was getting, in the beginning too, I was getting feds, something about the feds. So many of you, the feds are coming to you. The feds could be coming to me, but the feds are involved with different situations. Okay? And then I was getting real strong. It's coming back to me because they're trying to fuck with my mind right now, but they ain't got shit on me. They were saying August and September, like something, a tornado was saying on that paper or something. So right now, many of you are receiving karma right now as I speak, and you've been receiving it. And it's going to continue through August, through September, through the end of the year. You're going to receive your karma. You're going to receive whatever it is, that you have been putting in the world. Right here it says Judge Jenkins. So a lot of you could be involved with court cases, okay? You could be going to court for different things. People could have lied on you. People could have tricked on you because they want you to go down. See, here's David again. J.F. Kennedy. There's something, it says JFK, but right away I get J.F. Kennedy. So there's something that they want me to know about history, about J.F. Kennedy. It could be what really happened to J.F. Kennedy. Is the truth that these people in humanity have, what they have said, is that the truth? Or is there really a truth behind what happened to J.F. Kennedy? These are the things that God's showing me. I know a lot of things that God shows me too. It's like, because I am justice. I'm meant to bring justice to the unjust, all right? That doesn't mean that I want to hurt you. That means that I want to help you, to stir you away from the bad ways that you have, taken on from lifetime to lifetime, or just this life, okay? Living that life and not telling the truth and being deceitful, it will only cause you destruction and many others. That's why we have to stray away from that. We have to be a better people. You see right here it says deploy soldiers. So it has something to do with JF Kennedy. I'm going to be involved with that. It has something to do with the soldiers of, it could be of the flies here. You see how the enemy comes? There was a little fly that flew on my face. To deploy the soldiers. Okay, something could have been going wrong in the government, or I will be, at some point, I could be involved with the government. Okay. I see Brian here. Some of your name could be Brian. They could be telling me something about my two cousins, Kevin and Brian, because that name is here. Those are the only people I know. Then there's a Nina here. I do know Nina from back in the day, from my hood, from where I used to live. It could be something about Nina. I'm not sure. They just show you the names, and then later you could put the pieces together. There's a Tiffany here. A lot of like Dallas was coming up. So a lot of you could be from Dallas. Some of you could be karmics of mine from Dallas or somebody else's karmics. Or you could be somebody's twin or soulmate from Dallas. I don't know. When I look at Dallas, I get like my dad and David kept coming up. So I get like this damn little fly. I'm going to kill it. It's a little gnat. And I hate gnats. And I squeeze them and I kill them, you guys. So anyways, Dallas, I was getting like, okay, Dad, what? You want me to go to Texas? What do you want me to do in Dallas? Is that somewhere where I'm going to be? Is that somewhere where I need to do work? Is that because you want me to find my, my people? And I have a lot of people in Texas, that are my ancestors and my roots, okay? It says volunteer, and then here's David again. So that's a real high synchronicity. Then I have Jackie here. I know like maybe 2 or 3 Jackies. So they could be telling me something about Jackie. Jackie could be a karmic. Jackie could have been somebody good in my life. You could be a Jackie. There could be something about you, Jackie, that they want you to know. Ariana. Some of you, your last name could be Robinson. Maybe this person, Jackie, is going to call me. I don't know, or call you. Phoenix. Some of you could live in Phoenix. Okay. Ellen. Some of your name could be Ellen. Okay. You need to focus right now. You need to be strong. You need to push forward. You have to keep being strong. Be bold. Be bold. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Even when the storms come. Even when you think you can't go on. Yeah, there's a lot of disasters that are going to be coming towards many of you that did a lot of bad things, but you brought that upon yourself. Nobody did it to you. I mean, we're all here. We're all accountable for what we do in this life, okay? So you have to be accountable. If you know damn well you have done something wrong and you're not right, then fix it. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you can't be a better man or woman. If you choose to stay stuck and stagnant and continue to keep doing the bad things that many of us do in this life, that's nobody's fault but our own. Okay? Yeah, Houston, there's a lot going on in Texas, okay? Some of you, Charles could be a karmic, an enemy. There could be something going on with the Charles. Then I got Blake. Blake could have something to do with something. Blake could be involved with something. Univision. Mexican. There's something about the Mexican people. The Mexican Council. Univision TV. There's something about the Univision TV that's going to be happening or occurring. All right? Something with the Mexican Council. Eric. Eric could be a karmic, a bad person. Eric could be one of you. Eric could be somebody you know. I only know one. All right? There's something happening internationally. All right? Many of you need to eat more walnuts. You need to eat healthier. Something could be going on with somebody's bank account. Somebody could have did something with someone's bank account. That could be why you're going to court, because somebody stole from you. Somebody could have been stealing your credentials. They could have been acting like you and going to these banks or purchasing things under your name. Let's see what else I get. Your name could be Tracy. Some of you, your last name could be Smith. Something's going to happen for you in October. Something with Preston. Somebody's name could be Preston, the last names. They don't want me to talk. Kathy, your name could be Kathy. Kathy could be somebody that you know or is a karmic. Jennifer, Lori, Cara, Debbie, Allison, Gomez, any of you that have your last name Gomez. Any of you, Chris could be attached to you. Chris could be a karmic, a bad person. He could be somebody that, whatever is attached. Something's going to happen. Jordan. Okay, the first thing with Jordan comes to my mind is Michael Jordan. Something's going to happen with Michael Jordan. You see, they're trying to make me choke, boy. Woo! They don't want me to speak, honey, but I'm speaking. Dan, your name could be Dan. Dan could be a karmic. Dan could have something to do with something. Mike. Performance. Okay, when I see this performance, I get like God's letting me know that I'm going to be the person I've always wanted to be, performing, but my performances are going to be a lot different than anybody known to man, because it's going to be true. It's going to be a light My light is going to shine because I'm an angelic being. I am meant to touch your lives, okay? There's something in me that you're going to be blessed abundantly. You're going to see a light that you've never seen, okay? I see my Aunt Helen's name here. She is dead and gone, all right? She is an ancestor. She may have did something bad to me or to others. There may be something that she needs to tell me. There's a gem here. It says Jasper's next. I don't know what that means. The only Jasper I know is my son. You could be Jasper. You could know a Jasper. And I hope that's not a bad thing because I don't like the way that looks. It says Jasper is next. Oh. So Jasper is next, meaning he's going to be doing something, going back to school, maybe accomplishing something. He's going to get his own house. Lisa can be involved with something attached to you. You could be Lisa. Lisa could be a karmic to me or to anybody here. Clearing house. You see how God gives confirmation? This is what I'm doing right now. I'm clearing house. I'm getting rid of clutter, okay? Lila, some of you, your name could be Lila, Lilla. There could be something going on with you. Something about you're trying to get a house or somebody's maybe trying to take your house. Something with a house. All right. A lot of you here, you could like to golf. But a lot of you spend a lot of money on golf, okay? You need to watch your expenses, okay? That's what I'm getting. We need to watch our expenses as humanity, okay? It's okay to do things that you like, but you know, $20,000 when you start spending $1,000, if you have it, fine. I mean, if that's what you choose to do, but honestly, I feel like God's like, we need to watch our expenses. Our expenses, what we do, because you never know. You have to save money. You never know what could be coming. Some of you could have a Ferrari. You're going to lose your Ferraris because of the bad things you've been doing. Some of you could have been involved with the teen. You're going to be exposed for sex trafficking or for, what is that called? Being involved with teenagers, being involved with underage girls or boys. Some of you could have went to North America. You could be from North America. Yeah, you see, it keeps talking about expenses. So I feel like a lot of us have to watch our expenses, save money, because you never know when a tornado or a disaster is going to come towards you or something's going to fall apart. You need to have the money. See, right now it says right here, investigation. So this is, and it has Emma here. The only Emma I know is my Aunt Emma, okay? So something could be going on there, but she could be involved with something. It says investigations, connection, Emma connect. It says Emma connection, investigation. So there could be something going on with my family, with your family. Your name could be Emma. There could be an Emma involved in your life. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, it says investigation. Nancy, you could be a Nancy. You could be attached to a Nancy. Nancy could be a part of something, bad and part of this investigation, this connection. Some of you, yeah, you're going to, the feds are on you, all right? Or they've either already come to you. Some of you might have been taken in already, or you're going to be taken in because of your involvement with whatever you have been involved in, okay? What am I getting? See, David, my dad's name keeps coming out. Dallas, Houston, support staff. I feel like God's saying to me, like, my dad has something to tell me, or he's with me, okay? He wants me to know that. There's something about Houston and Dallas, the state of Texas, that is very connected to me. You could live in Dallas. You could live in Houston. You could be a karmic from there. You could be an ancestor. You could be a family member. I could have ties to anybody that's there, okay? And the same for you. Take it how it resonates. I see a TD here. So that's telling me something about TD Jakes, okay? That's what comes to my mind right now. He could be good or he could be bad, okay? I don't know. It will come out. The truth will come out, okay? Whether he is good or bad. All right? So these are the signs and synchronicities, okay? When you are a medium, a psychic, a high priestess, a prophetess, this is my job to relate messages, because there is something that I might be able to help you with or myself with. It says Alexis. The only Alexis I know is my cousin Alexis. It could be something that could be happening to him, good or bad. He could be a karmic of mine. He could have been involved in something. You could be Alexis. I do have another cousin named Alexis, but she's younger. She, something could be going on with her. She could be connected to something. Many of you could live in the Rocky Mountains. You could live in the Caribbean. You could have went to the Caribbean to do any type of magic, dark magic, they said. Texas, Oklahoma, Arizona, Tennessee, Georgia. There's something that's going to happen in Georgia, Tennessee, Arizona, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas. Some of you, something's going to go down in the Caribbean, or you were doing dark things in the Caribbean. Something's going to happen in the Rocky Mountains. Your last name could be Price. You could know somebody with a Price. Price could have something to do with this. Whew, Sandy. There could be a Sandy. You could be a Sandy. You could know a Sandy. Sandy could have something to do with this. My mom's name is here. Like it says right here, a friendly reminder for those that ask. So I'm getting from that, like, it's a friendly reminder. Like, they're giving me the messages from up above, and I'm giving you the messages. It's a friendly reminder to wake many of you up so that many of you could look and see the truth. But there's definitely something going on in Dallas. Big time. Red Cross. Red Cross is like continuously telling me throughout all this, I know I'm meant to help humanity. Many of you need to understand who I truly am. I am a starseed, a light worker, an angelic being, okay? I am here to help humanity. I'm a very old soul. I'm immortal. I've lived many lives. I've learned and went through many battles to be who I am today, to help humanity, to be a light in your life. I see it says public. I look up, I just opened this paper and I look up and it says public recognition. Okay, I'm going to have a public recognition in the end, even though many people came against me, even though many people try to kill me, even though many people feel I don't deserve the spot, even though many people don't even know me from the fucking ant on the floor, all right? But either way, God's like, you're going to get public recognition. I see what you have done. All right, I'm meant to be a writer. It says in writing, many of you could write as well. It's good to write, okay? Express yourselves through writing. Yeah, public recognition. I'm gonna get public recognition. Many of you will get public recognition. Some of you could be drained right now, but you have to get your energy. Yeah, some of you are drained. Okay, I have been. We're going through spiritual battles. We could be very drained right now. Like, we're up all night. We're worrying. We're stressing. Many of you could have done the bad things, and you're up all night. You're stressing about it. But let me say this to you. When you know that you have done wrong, don't keep stressing yourselves. Don't keep staying up all night. All you have to do is ask the God of all gods to forgive you for your sins, to help you to be better men and women. That's what I do. Change your ways. Don't keep going down the same road when you know you keep getting the same results. They want us to start volunteering more. Like, I used to love to do that. I never had a lot of money. I never had a lot of things, but I would give my last money to help homeless shelters, to help sick kids hospitals, to be with the elderly, to give to those that will come to me. It could be my last. But when I do that, I do it from my heart. That's what many of you have to do. There's something going on with the countries, okay? I'm going to say that right now. There's something going on with the countries, with the soldiers, with the flags. Everybody's always fighting. Everybody wants to be the bigger and the better person. Everybody wants to fight for power, for respect, for who they are, for their countries. That's not why God made this. That's not why this world is here. We are not here to fight against country to country. We are here to be together. Because at the end of the day, if you are a president and you are a leader of any country, you should know that we are meant to be together. You have to show the gifts and the power that you have to unite every country on this planet, not to bring segregation, not to bring fights, not to keep fighting because you want power. Whoever you are, be proud in who you are, but don't feel like anybody owes you anything. Nobody owes you or me anything. If a person or any being follows you, make sure that you are a good example and you are doing your job the right way. And then you will be respected. And then you will truly win something. It's not about killing people. It's not about going to war. It's not about using people and controlling people. You got it backwards. And I'm speaking louder because it is very important that you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you spread this video worldwide, because there are things in here that you need to take heed to. Remember, I am just a vessel that they are using up above. God, the angels, the ancestors, elders, ascending masters, oracles of love and light. And a lot of it does come from me because I do have a lot of wisdom and knowledge because of the woman, the being that I am from lifetime to lifetime, and the pain and the lessons that I have endured. Many of you need to be on that same path and that same road. You need to be learning and discerning and growing from everything that you go through. And here again, it says feds. Some of you, you're in trouble. The feds are coming. The feds could be coming to me, to you, to anybody. Okay? I seen the word out. Many of you, they're going to remove you. Okay? Just so you know. Many of you know this already. You know that. You know what you've done. You know what time it is. You know what's going to go down because you already know. Of course, you did it, right? There could be a Jennifer involved. Yeah, disasters are coming. Many of you could live in shelters. You could know people in shelters. You need to volunteer like I used to. Go to shelters. Help them with any type of clothing you can. Any type of, healthy foods. Okay? Make sure you're feeding and helping the hungry when you can. I'm not saying you have to do it all the time. But when you can, feeding them. Help people when they're in disasters. Don't just watch them. Don't just say, oh man, damn, that's what happened. If you can, get your butt up and help these people. Learn how to be safe. Learn how to link with each other in the right ways. Learn how to partner up and engage with each other in a positive manner. Learn how to deal with public affairs in a cordial way. Okay? You don't have to be ignorant and egotistic. All right? Learn how to collaborate with people, places, and things that have the same mindset as you. Supply each other. Help each other when you can. Be kind to each other. Make sure you donate when you can. Some of you might be meant to work in a shelter because that is your gift, like me. You might be meant to help Red Cross, like I'm saying. You might be your own individual boss or business, like myself, helping humanity, okay? Some of you, it says slots, TD. TD keeps coming up, so that's something about TD Jakes is going to happen. I don't know. It could be good or bad. I'm not going to say anything right now. But he needs to reorganize his life. It says end here. So there's some type of ending that could be coming to him or somebody that he knows that he's related to. Some of you have a problem with gambling. It says slots. You need to control your gambling. Don't let it control you. You control it. It's okay to gamble. It's okay to have fun. But don't let it overpower you. Because it can become very addicting like anything in this life. Okay? Your last name could be Gonzalez. Your name could be Cynthia Smyers, Smer. Val. Your name could be Val, which I take as Valerie. You could be involved with something. Something could be happening in your life. You could be a karmic in my life or somebody else's life. Some of you, you could be executive. You could have businesses in Texas, or I will at some point. Something's going to happen in October. I said, it was so funny because my son got shot and killed on my granddaughter's birthday, and that was like her birthday was 23rd, 24th, I believe, 24th. But in my mind, for the last month or two, I'm like, okay, well, I got to get ready for the baby's birthday, and I got to get ready to celebrate my son's going away. And I kept saying the 8th or the 9th, the 8th or 9th. My son's like, Mom, isn't his birthday, wasn't it on the 23rd or 24th? And I'm like, oh my God. And my daughter-in-law told me too. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why the hell I keep saying the 8th or the 9th? Well, I kept getting synchronicities from up above because they kept telling me the 8th or the 9th. That was them giving me the warning and letting me know the portal, the Lion's portal, is going to be open, and it's going to open up on the August 8th and 9th, which is the yesterday and today. It's the very time that I'm speaking. So they're like, you need to manifest, you need to walk through that portal. And all I keep been saying is, I'm going to walk through that portal, I'm going to manifest, I'm going to, everything that I have manifested is coming to pass. They give you signs and synchronicities. If you have something that comes in your mind, it's not just coming in your mind for a reason. If there are people that come in your mind, it's because it's something going on with them. It's something that they have to do with you. It's something that the universe could be showing you about these people. You have to pay attention. Your name could be Tiffany. Circle. I get, like, many of you run in groups, you run in circles. Many of you're going to be exposed. That's why the feds are onto you, because of what you have done. Your name could be Arian, Ariana. Your last name, some of you, Wilson, Sarah. Some of you could be a Sarah, Margaret. Yeah, something's going to happen to some of you on October 9th. Some of you, something's going to happen on October 9th, or your birthday could be October 9th. Key players. I'm getting like the feds are onto the key players. Anybody that was involved in an ugly way in any of our lives, my life, your life, they're already onto the key players. They know what's going on already. It's going to be like a kickoff party. It's not like it's a party, but they're all going to be exposed because they thought that they weren't. They thought they were going to get away with things. There could be people that have been photographing people, doing illegal things with photographing. Watching people through, pictures, videos, your phones, TVs, taking pictures of you, doing illegal things with your pictures, making money off of anything that has to do with you. All these type of things are going to come out. Your name could be Dan. Dan can be involved with something. Your last name could be Barrios, Barrios. Something about Texas. There's some people in Texas. I don't know what's going on there. Leader. I see leader. They're letting many of you and myself know that we are leaders. We're meant to collaborate with other leaders like ourselves. There's somebody here with the last name Moore, and the only last name Moore I know is my son's friend, Anthony Moore. So I don't know if he did something bad or something's going to be exposed about him, or he's going to do something good, but his last name is there. Your last name could be Moore. Something about the government, the liaison, something's going to happen with the government. A lot of you need to start volunteering more, giving your clothes away to families that really need it. Make sure when you give your stuff or whatever, you give it to people that are going to use it and utilize it to truly help them, okay? Your name could be Lou. You could know a Lou. Lou could be your karmic. Your name could be Paula. You could know a Paula. Paula could be your karmic. And it says Paula close. So whoever this Paula is, whatever you've been doing in the dark, they're shutting you down. They want you to know thank you for listening to the messages that they're giving you through me right now, because it says thank you for listening tonight, which is, it's the afternoon, but they want you to know the light beings above, the God, the divine, the Holy Spirit, the angels, ancestors, elders, ascending masters, and oracle. They want to thank you for listening, for listening to the messages that they are giving you through me. Okay, they said they're going to give you a lot of information. You need to keep paying attention. You need to have faith, hope, make sure you help with charity when you can. Have lots of fun, okay? Don't just be worrying and stressing all the time. You have to have fun. Be worthy people. Be a noble people. Be a serving people. Tiffany could be your name. You could like Tiffany. Some of you could like the Tiffany jewelry, the sterling silver. I know I did always in my life. I don't have any more right now because I lost it. But that is very beautiful jewelry. Some of you could like that type of jewelry. Some type of organization or something is going to come towards you or me, any of you here or myself, and they're going to want you to work with them. Priscilla could have something to do with something. Rebecca, Kevin, Katie, Donna, Teresa, Joy, Gwen, Gavin, Tim, Linda, Kathy, Ann, Carol, Joan, Amy, Cindy, Elaine, Sherry, Barbara, Emily, Rainey, Mary, Barbara, Kim, Helen, John, Jeffrey, Caroline, Christina, Gail, Jody, Mary, Olivia, Pam. Okay? So those are some of the names. You could have something to do with something, all right? Or something's going to happen in your life. So make sure you pay attention to that. Yeah, a lot of you, you need to be closer to your families. Have discussion with your families. Make sure you know what's going on in their life. Make sure you're protecting your families. A lot of there's something that's going to be um they're gonna work on the government, the armies, the way that you guys do what you do, okay? Because it says deployed groups. All right, you gotta do things in the right manner. You have to change the way that you do things, okay? Sandy could be involved in something. You could be a Sandy. You could know a Sandy. Sandy could be a karmic. Sandy could be in recoveries. A Sandy here or somebody you know could be sick. They could be in recovery from something. We have to work on partnering up with corporations and communities that are resilient, okay? That they truly, what they do is coming from their heart and soul, okay? Like you love what you do, like myself. Closing and helping us move forward. You know, the universe is closing out a lot of our old ways, a lot of the mindsets that we have, a lot of the bad things that we thought were right things because we were taught these things by our ancestors, our elders, but a lot of their ways were wrong. Not all of their ways, but a lot of their ways, all right? So the universe is closing that out so that we could move forward. We could be a better people, all right? Humanity could be better as a whole. So we can move forward and live life. Heaven on earth is what it's called, okay? Some of you, you could be going to a VIP pretty soon, having cocktails with someone. Your name could be Tom, Gianna, Larry. Yeah, some of you are going to be partners with people. You're going to work for in a company or something doing. There's something that's going to happen in the world, in humanity, with the social media platforms. And I want to say with that synchronicity and sign, because a lot of the shit they were showing us on the TV's humanity, on the news and everything, it was fake, it was false, they exaggerate, you know, instead of telling the truth. Because how many know that the devil, he uses the TV, he uses the radio. Those are his tools that he uses to play with people's minds. That's what some man in this world, they are the devil themselves, okay? They are the Antichrist. They use any tools that they can to try to deceive humanity, okay? Or to scare you, or to make you think things that are bigger than what they are, or not even real, okay? It's an illusion. Some of you, you have taped different things and send out tapes or videos about people, places, and things that you are going to be in trouble for because you had no right taping or videotaping, trying to blackmail people, places, and things. A lot of you, you were fucking around on my social media, other people's social media platforms. You're over here copying me, copying others, doing illegal things with social media, hacking people's phones, hacking people's social media, having people's passwords, having people's names, acting like people. This is all of you that are going to receive karma right now. They said they're going to discuss what you have done worldwide. Everything that many of you have done is going to be worldwide because there's lessons that you have to learn. Many of you, they're saying that you are learning. Some of you are moving forward, and that is very good. I congratulate you. Just like myself, none of us are perfect, but we have to learn from our mistakes, receive our karma, and continue to keep moving forward. A lot of you could be in recovery from maybe drugs, alcohol, pills, whatever you're addicted to, sex, lust. There's so many things. Stealing. A lot of you, we're gonna be speakers like myself. We're gonna go worldwide speaking. That's our gifts. There's a super storm coming. You see Sandy. There's some Sandy that's involved in something in October. There's a big storm that's gonna happen in October. And it's not just a storm. It says super storm, honey. A lot of you were storytelling. You were lying. Sandy's family. Tom could be involved. A Gina. You could be a Tom. You could be a Gina. Lauren. A lot of you are energy vampires, and some of you are real vampires because I see blood recipient. A lot of you don't even realize there's a lot of vampires that are sucking your energy and your blood, taking it in real life, though, because there's real vampires out here. Take it how you want to take it, okay? You could be a Will. Your last name could be Williams. You can know Will or Williams. Will or Williams could have something to do with you. Angie Johnson. Your name could be Angie, or your last name could be Johnson. Julio Campus. Larry Murray. Nikki. There's David again. That's a synchronicity for me by my dad. Holly could be involved in something. Tom, Lauren. Cindy, Larry. Juan could have something to do with something. You could be a Juan. You could be a karmic to me or somebody else. Somebody with the last name Ortiz. There's the judge here. Yeah, a lot of you are going to court, or you're going to be going to court for what you have done. Again, Laura could be involved. You could be a Laura. Laura could be a karmic. Laura could have done something to you or me. Juan, Tom, David again. See what I'm saying? It's just like, whoa. The shit is real, baby. I'm almost done. Let me go through this. I'm going to make another video, but yeah, a lot of you had an agenda, or you have an agenda to try to stop the starseeds, the light workers, the angelic beings. It's not going to happen. That's why that superstorm's coming for many of you. A lot of you, you're working too hard. You need to take some holiday time. You're working too hard, okay? You need to enjoy life. You're missing out on life. There's something happening in Dallas and Fort Worth. A lot of you, like, they're giving me confirmation right here, like I'm a humanitarian, and that is who I am. I'm here to help humanity. And a lot of you could be a humanitarian. And it's time for us to start doing our work worldwide. There's disasters going on, all right, everywhere. But we're meant to help with those disasters. We're meant to bring light to the disasters. We're going to be speaking a lot on panels. We're going to go to a lot of receptions. There will be guests, all right? A lot of things going on. Yeah, and a lot of us, we're going to be involved in government relations, public affairs. I know that's who I'm going to be. Many of you could be the same. One day you could see me on a panel, okay? Or that could be for you as well. Like I said, it continually keeps talking about military and heroes. I see holiday, but I mostly see here military and heroes. There's something that maybe you're going to be recognized for being in the military or for being heroes. You're going to be reimbursed. Like, they're going to give to you because you put yourselves on the line, because your heart was pure. Even if any government official was negative or had you doing something for a negative reason or purpose, you're going to be recognized because many of you had a good heart. Your intentions were good. You didn't, it's not that you wanted to go killing people, places, and things. You were trying to do things for your country, what you thought was right to help your people. So they're going to, recognize you for that. And that's beautiful. I believe that needs to be done. Okay? Because just because sometimes we might follow a leader, it doesn't mean that our heart is bad and that we're pure. I know I've heard a lot of stories and seen a lot of stories about army people, like, ending up needing the opposite people's help, and they help them. And, it's you learn. Everything we go through is a learning experience. Yeah, I keep seeing Ariana. Amy you could be an Amy. You could know an Amy. Amy could be involved. Cheryl, William, Jeffrey, Clifford, Sue, Michael, Betty, David, Curtis, Patricia, Sean, Lisa, Darren. It just keeps saying Brian. All fucking day. Whoa. Okay. Sarah, Wilson. Some of you could have the last name Wilson. There's a man that had molested me and many other girls in my life at Boys Town. His last name was Wilson. He is accountable for what he did. Many people think they get away with the things that they do. They don't. Your karma, he either got his karma already or it's coming. Your name could be Julie, Mark, Scott, Ted, Roger, Gregory, Dave, Jonathan, Barbara, Christine, Joel, James, Becky, Edward, Tom, Ann, Cynthia, Patricia, Lisa. Some of you, you're into marketing. I'm not going to read all this. I'm reading this stuff to see what I could get, but I think that's it for this video, because I'm already going boop, boop. So whatever you could get from that, those are the signs and synchronicities. Take what you can get, leave the rest. I hope that you are all well blessed and highly favored. Make sure that you're doing your breathing techniques several times during the day, because that does help you with your everyday life. Make sure you're drinking water, trying to eat better. Try to align yourselves. Try to be in the light. Try to find balance. We all have dark and light. But the main key is to find balance in everything that you do, so that you're doing it, so that you're aligned, so that you're balanced. This portal is open. It has opened. For those of you like myself that are meant to go through that portal, you will. Whatever you have manifested thus far will come to pass. All right. Make sure the people that you're listening to, that they are true and sincere. All right. This is my only channel. So if there is anybody else copying me, I'm sure many of you know now. Okay. Or you will find out the truth. Okay. That's their problem. I don't even give them any energy or time because honestly, I have too much work to do and I don't have that much time to be focusing on, you know, nonsense like that. I'm not low vibing. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I have grown and changed so that low vibing energy and shit like that it doesn't affect me like that anymore, you know? Because I'm in the light. I'm trying to do my work for God, okay? So I love you all. I'll see you later, okay?